What's cooking good? Hold on, I'm gonna do this with the fan on. What's cooking good lookings? It's your girl. I'm back, Tay Renee. That's me. I'm back, Tay Renee. That's the whole name. Um, yeah. And y'all saw that title. Y'all seen the thumbnail. I'm gonna be talking about Brent Faiyaz' new album Wasteland today. I know I haven't made a video like this where I talk about one particular album, or just I don't think I've made a full video about just music besides the Dreamville concert, but I had to talk about this, and I think I'm gonna do more of these because I just love music so much, y'all. Like, I just love music. Listen, and I was like, another reason I haven't like said anything about music and stuff like that is because I really can't sing. I mean, I can carry a tune. Like, I don't sound bad. Like, I don't sound terrible. I'm not tone deaf, but I always thought like, oh, I'm not a producer. Like, I don't know how to make music. I don't write music. I don't sing. Like, how can I start talking about music if I don't, you know? But I was watching my drag queens the other day, and one of the drag queens said, just because I'm not doing a backflip doesn't mean I can't acknowledge when somebody's not doing a backflip. And I said that's me with music. Just because I'm not writing music, singing, or producing music don't mean I can't give my opinion about music. Because I like music, and I got a musical ear. I be hearing shit and I be like, that shit good music. Like, when I say good music, I'm talking about like good music, lyrics, musicality, how the vibrations flow through my ears. Like, I got it, I think. And because this album is so fire, like it's the music is so good, I had to talk about it. And I want to go through each song one by one. I do. And I'm gonna try to make it as quick as possible, but this is worth the time, I feel like. So if you want to just go ahead and not watch this video because it might be 25 to 30 minutes long, listen, I understand. But if you want to hear me give my feedback on this album, keep watching. And if you're excited for this video, go ahead and like it. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed already. And I'm not going to play the songs on here, obviously, because I'm not trying to get copywritten. And I don't know how these streamers be putting their videos on YouTube, right, with the music playing and not getting copyrighted. I don't know how that works. So I'm just going to listen to the song, and then I'm gonna come back with you. Like, I've heard the album already probably about 15 times, and and each time I fall more and more in love with this music. It's so good. Yeah. And personally, if you want, every time a new album comes out, I listen from top to bottom because you never know how a album is put together. Some artists just throw the songs on there, whatever, whatever. Some artists are meticulous in the way they line their albums up. And with Brent's, I would recommend you listen to it from top to bottom. It's a no skipper for sure. So just to refresh my memory, I'm gonna listen to each one by one, and then I'm gonna come back to y'all with my thoughts on that particular song. So yeah, this is gonna be song number one. First song is Villain's Theme. So I'll be back. Okay, Villain's Theme. Quick 2 minutes. It's like a skit, you know what I'm saying? Or not a skit. This is probably, yeah, I guess it's a skit or whatever. Great opening to the album. I mean, the way it ends with "What purpose do your vices serve?" And as you continue to listen to the album, if you really listen, he talks about his vices. So I would say good first song. Well, first track. I get that one probably like a 6 or 7 out of 10 as far as individual, because I mean, of course I want to hear him sing. So, but good. Moving on. Next song is Loose Change. So I'll be back. Okay, pause. Pause. Okay. That was just the intro. That was just the instrumental at the big. Come on. Does that not ring something in y'all's ears? Like, let's go back. Listen. Ooh. Okay. Fog. Okay. So That was Loose Change. Um, Loose Change just gets you. I feel like I'm gonna preface this by saying all of these songs are good as fuck. All of them. Now there are some that I like more than others, of course. Everybody has their favorite songs. But this whole album is good as from beginning to end. I'm probably gonna say that probably 10 more times in this video, but from beginning to end, this whole album hits. So Loose Change is the first song on the album, and it just gets you it just gets you in the mood. It's just it not in that no, not in that type of mood. It just gets you in like this relaxed state. It also starts to getting you to think. You know what I'm saying? It gets you to start, the gears are turning in your brain, right? So yeah, I would say Loose Change. I'll give Loose Change an 8. They're probably not gonna get any lower than an 8 for any of the songs. Probably not. Let's do 8.5. They probably won't get lower than 8.5. Okay, so the next song is Gravity featuring Tyler the Creator and somebody else, I think. Maybe not. I think it's just Tyler the Creator. But we already had heard Gravity. We all know Gravity came out some months ago, so we already heard this one, but it still flows. It flows smoothly in with this album. It just keeps it going. So let's listen to it. You should listen to it too. If y'all should be listening to it with me. Like, y'all should pause my videos whenever I talk about the song, and y'all should go watch the song. Watch the song. Y'all should go listen to the song and then come back and listen to what I gotta say, and maybe see if we have the same thoughts or feelings about the songs. So yeah, now it's Gravity featuring Tyler the Creator. So go listen to it and then come back. Okay, thank you. Gravity, simple. We've heard it. I'm gonna get that one a 9 out of 10. Moving on to the next songs. I really want this video to be too long. Gravity, a 9 out of 10. Next song is Heal Your Heart. It's the interlude. Or interlude. Heal Your Heart, cute, simple interlude. One of my favorite line in that song is when he says, "Fuck the whole front row if you ain't there." So cute. So cute. But yeah, I get that one an 8.5 because it's, it's only a minute long interlude, whatever. This is a skit. Egomaniac. I will say this, all of these skits in this whole album, if you have an imagination, it's gonna play like a movie in your head. It is so good. Like, the way they put the sounds together to make it really sound like a movie without the screen. You know what I mean? It's not just people talking back and forth. Like, you can hear sounds from like drinks and you can hear the background noise as if other people are in the room. Like, it's produced really, really good. Produced really, really good. So let's listen to Egomaniac. Y'all go listen and come back.
All right, then. We'll see you tomorrow night.
Goodbye, Chris.
Okay. So if that was your first time hearing Egomaniac, drop in the comments below how you felt about it. When I first heard it, I was like, dang. Like, okay, on the one end, my mind went to, dang, why is she tripping so hard? But then I'm like, I'm a woman. Taylor, she's pregnant. She probably going through some shit, and he really not there. Because listen, I hadn't heard the rest of the album yet. So, you know what I'm saying? So I'm here now, I'm like, dang, she tripping hard. But then at the same time, she is carrying your baby. Like, show a little bit more something towards her. She's expressing her feelings to you. And then Chris is like, well, shit, like, you gonna be like that? Yeah, she gonna be like that, Chris, because you obviously not doing something that she needs you to do. She carrying your baby. He's talking about something, bye, baby. But let's continue through the album, because once I listen to the rest of it. So next song is All Mine. And this is when, for me, when All Mine hits, this is when the album really starts to pick up. Like, the feeling, the vibes, the frequency just raises. It just gets higher and higher and higher. Like, it's so good. I really can't express. Can y'all tell that I like this album? No, I don't like it at all. It's trash, obviously. But yeah, but when All Mine hits, when you get to All Mine in the track list, that's when me personally, that's when I feel like the album like really starts taking off. It's like it's on an incline. It's really on an incline one. pause. I don't know if y'all can hear that in my video, but just the like a lot of these songs, just the start, the instrumental right at the beginning of the song already pulls you in. This sounds like, you know, when the TV, it sounds like when the TV's being cut, like them old TVs they used to cut on, and if the antennas ain't right, some of you kids might not know, but if the antennas ain't right, or if it's at a channel that doesn't have like nothing on it, it makes that like shh noise. It sounds like that, and it also sounds like an alien is beaming from the sky. Like the production level of these beats is like chef's kiss. They A1. It's like it's like futuristic. It's like futuristic, but still nostalgic at the same time. That shit was fire, huh? That shit was fire. Okay, All Mine, like I said, it picks up. That's the start of the album. Not the start of the album, but the picks up the incline or the crescendo of the album for real, for real. Like my favorite line in that song is, "Let's catch a flight, change the weather." Do y'all get it? First heard that, I was like, yo, Brent, I ain't never heard nobody say that before. Let's catch a flight, change the weather. I promised you forever. Oh, in the whoever this Chris is in this album, you low down nigga, but that nigga smooth talker. You gotta watch. Y'all gotta watch them. They be talking so smooth. They really talk. They'll talk up a really good game. They'll talk up a really good game. I think this is really. I don't know if these artists tried to be. You know, we don't know exactly what Brent was thinking when he was making these songs, unless he comes out and tells us exactly what he's thinking. So until then, I haven't seen any videos or interviews yet. So until then, I'm gonna just go by my own assumption. Like if he was thinking really deep about this, like for him to show, I don't know if he's showing like two sides of dudes, but like the nigga care about you, or the person who you with cares about you, right? But they do things that ain't right. They care about you, right? But they do things that ain't right. And it's like they really smooth with it. Like this, when he's saying it's all mine, like he's letting you know, like you could do what you want, but it's mine. I'm gonna do what I want, but I know that's mine. You know, it's like crazy. But yeah, when he said catch a flight, change the weather, I promise you forever, I said, wow, Brent, you know how to get you know how to get them going. This next one is Price of Fame. I'm just gonna play the very beginning. Oh, All Mine, that's a 9. That's a 9. The musicality in that too, the way he catches the beat, but on all his songs, they're all gonna be like that. But it just sounds, all of these songs sonically are just sound good in your ears. Unless this is not your type of music, like understandably so. If you are not into this type of music, of course, it's not going to, you're not going to be like gooped and gagged like I am over this album. But if you're someone who's into good music, like me, like I don't care the genre of the music as long as the music is good and it does something for my waves, my frequency, my vibrations. If I feel something within me that's good when I hear it, I like the song no matter the genre. But if you don't like this genre of music, of course, this is not going to be your thing. But the song is Price of Fame. And I just want to play the very beginning of this song so y'all can hear what I heard the very first time I heard this song. Hopefully this doesn't get copyrighted. What this sound like? Okay, I'm gonna pause it right there. I'm gonna pause right there. Y'all go ahead and comment what y'all think that sounds like, or what you heard when you heard the opening of that song. Comment below, and then y'all come back. I'm gonna listen to this song, and then y'all comment. Y'all go listen to it, and then I'm gonna come back, and I'm gonna tell y'all about it. Okay, Price of Fame. Basically 2 songs in one. So the beginning of that song, what did y'all hear? I immediately went to it sounded like K Young's Lay You Down. Do 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 do. Dun, 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 dun. I know exactly what you got in those jeans. I know they had to have sampled that from that song. Please, in the comments, let me know if y'all think I'm wrong. If you just think Taylor, no, they just sound similar. They didn't sample that. That sounds like a sample. Sampled might not be the word, but inspired by, for sure. For sure. I love it. 9.5 out of 10. 9.5 out of 10. He said, I'm not the best in the world, but I'm the best for you, girl. Just stay for a while. Like, smooth talker. Moving on. The next one is Ghetto Gatsby featuring Alicia Keys. Personally, I could have done without the Alicia Keys verse, but it's good. It's still good. I'm gonna listen to it and then we'll come back. Okay. So I will say Alicia Keys verse in there is good. Again though, she's not one of my favorite people. Like one of my favorite like singers, but her verse is good. And the song again is so like you gotta listen to the words of the song. He said,
I can't buy you happiness if you ain't got it. Move you to a place still ain't what you wanted. New face, still not knowing nothing.
I can't buy you happiness if you ain't got it. Put you in a new place and you still don't want it. Something that new face look like Lauren London? Brent, get out of here. 9.5 out of 10. So the next one is Wasting Time featuring Drake. Again, we already heard this song before the album drop. Okay, so yes, we know Wasting Time is so good. That man said, open your eyes and see. Ooh, it's so good. If you want to waste your time, then waste your time with me, baby. Just waste your time with me. Listen, I'm down for that song. I agree with that song. If you want to waste your time, then waste it with me because it's gonna be the best time you've wasted. It's gonna be the best time you've ever wasted is with me, honestly. Drake came hard on there. Drake came too hard. His verse was hard on there. Moving on, 10s. Yeah, Wasting Time is a 10. Next one is Rolling Stone. Y'all just go listen to that one and y'all come back and y'all see me because I'm gonna take a little minute on this one. Yeah, smooth. That gives me like jazzy feels. I think it's because I don't know if that's a horn at the beginning, because you know they got all these machines that make instrument noises now. So I don't know if it's the actual horn or the little machine, but for me, I love a horn. I love a horn. I love a guitar. So when I can hear that in the song, I just love it. And at the beginning of the song, you can hear that horn. And it's just groovy. You know what I mean? It's just a chill vibe. It's just really good music. This man said I'm rich as fuck and nothing at the same time. Some people hate me and they love me at the same time. Guess I'm everything and nothing at the same time. Woo! If you're not listening, you're not listening. If you're not listening, you are not listening. He says, I'm sorry in advance if I let you down. I'm a Rolling Stone. The connections, do y'all not see the connections that we're making through this album? Next song is my favorite song on the album. FYTB, Fuck You Talking About, featuring Goonie. I don't know how to say his name. Joony. Take a listen, and we'll be back. Hold on! Shorty!
Money keep calling, pussy and nigga keep stalling. I see you so much in my dreams.
Boy, y'all can't tell me that shit's not hard. That's my number one. That's my favorite song on the album. So that one is a 15 out of fucking 10. Oh, I also hadn't mentioned, I don't think I mentioned it. Brent's voice. Like, Brent sounds good. Like, this nigga is singing. Like, he's harmonizing beautifully. His tone is angelic. Like, he sounds phenomenal. Woo! Brent sounds so good on this album, y'all. I mean, he sounds so good. He always sounds good. But he just sounds really good. Okay, so moving on. So the next song is a skit, the Oblivion skit. Okay, so, oh, did I rank that last one? Fuck you talking about? Oh yeah, I did. I said 15. But okay, so Oblivion skit is good. Again, it's telling a story. So now we see this little shorty that he drinking with. That's not his shorty that's pregnant. That's a whole different shorty. So now we're seeing why homegirl was flipping out in the first skit, because homeboy is out here doing whatever, not tending to his lady, but tending to other women, and she carrying his baby. What? And then the girl knows about the girl, but she don't know that the girl's pregnant, because she was like, it's not like I got a baby or nothing. Oh my gosh. And then Chris is just like, man, you wow. What? So good. Give that skit again. The skits are really good because you hear the sounds. You hear the sounds of the drinks. You hear the sounds of them kissing. You hear the sounds of noise in the back. You hear the sounds of the driving. Like, it's so good. It's really, really good. Okay, next is Dead Man Walking. Again, Dead Man Walking was already out for a minute before this album. So I'm just going to get a little refresher and I'm going to come back to you. What in the alien summoning to Earth portal opening shit is this? That sounds so futuristic. Like, in the fact that I've heard these songs over and over and over again, and every time I hear them again, I get more, like, it still does something to my spirit. No matter how many times I hear them, like, they do something to me. This is most definitely going to be one, because I've heard Dead Man Walking so many times, like on repeat. At one point I had Dead Man Walking on, and it's still like so good. Ugh. Dead Man Walking, 10 out of 10. He sounds so good. This man said, do what you wanna, spend what you wanna be. Oh, live how you wanna be, who you wanna be. A young stunner, till I die. Ah! It's just the musicality, honestly. The way he flows on the beat. What makes music good music is somebody's ability to change the feel of a song within a song. He's giving you that smooth. It's got a little bit of rap in it because of the beat, but it's still a vibe. At the same time, this nigga is singing. Like, if you're listening, he's like hitting runs in the back on his ad-libs. He's changing his tone up. He's switching keys. So good. 10 out of 10. Next one is Addictions featuring Trey Armani. This one slapped too. This is an album for when you want to just ride in your car at nighttime with your person and y'all just vibing out. Y'all might have smoked some broccoli, you know what I'm saying, and y'all just chilling. Like, that's like a different form of intimacy, like to be able to just connect through songs, to vibe through a song, like you can feel the other person through the song. Like, this is a good album for that. Brent, this album, if anybody had doubts before, you can't have doubts anymore. If you didn't know then, you gotta know now that this nigga is it. Like, he makes good quality music. Oh yeah, we still recording this thing. So boom, pam, boom. Addictions is, it might be top 4. Addictions is good. This man said, maybe it's the love, the drugs, the weed, the pussy. Maybe it's all the above. Oh, and that little Trey Armani, whatever your Trey Armani. That his verse was good. Verse was really, really good. I will say when I first heard him, I thought he sounded like Wale. Maybe that's just me. And then also the Junie dude in fuck you talking about. To me, when he first came on, he sounded like Jack Harlow. Listen, don't shoot me, okay? It's just my thoughts. It's just what I heard initially. But when he got to going, I was like, oh, it's definitely not Jack Harlow. You know what I mean? But when he first came in, his first little few lines, he sounded like Jack Harlow. And then this Trey Money dude, no, he do sound like Wale. He sound like Wale to me. And you're not gonna not convince me otherwise. That man sound like Wale. Definitely 10 out of 10, maybe 11. I'll probably give Addictions an 11. The next one is Role Model. Another banger. We just gotta give it up. We're almost done, y'all. If you've made it this far in the video, please comment that you did. Comment that you fuck with me, because I fuck with you if you made it this long in the video. But let's just give a round of applause to the engineer, production people, and Brent Faiyaz himself. This, whoo, that got like a groovy, that it got like and then I think your own metal. He just sounds so good. I haven't gotten this excited about an album in a pretty long time. Like, to be honest, it's probably been since Channel Orange. Cause Channel Orange, I was gooped and gagged. Like, I'm sorry, Janae. Sold Out, Janae. I was gooped and gagged over that one too. So those two have probably been the most recent, and those are older, a lot older albums. So yeah, I really haven't been gooped and gagged like this in a minute over an album. I say that by also saying, like, there's all these other albums that have come out, especially Beyonce, y'all know, that I've loved, like, been in love with. But as far gooped and like, I'm like ready to smack the TV. Like, if I seen Brent Faiyaz in person, I'm gonna give him a little punch on the arm. Like, nigga, you did that shit. We're gonna give Role Model probably 12, 11, 12. I'm about to listen to number 2. My number 2. This song is so good, y'all. Pause. Before I play Jackie Brown, the number 2 song on this album for me, I also want to say about Role Models. It gives me Channel Orange vibes. It gives me, I don't know why, it gives me like Pyramids vibes from that. Is it Pyramids or Pink Matter? It gives me vibes of one of those 2 songs, and maybe that's why I like it so much. Like, it's so good. It's so groovy. Jackie girl. Whoever that young lady is singing at the beginning, baby, she hit that. She only knows what it feel like days. Who is Jackie Brown? Is this a famous person? Let's look up Jackie Brown. It's from a movie, y'all. It's a movie called Jackie Brown with the leading lady. Her name is Jackie Brown, and she's a beautiful black woman. So, yeah, okay. My new bitch look like Halle Berry, but she won't love me. She too scary. My old bitch fine like Jackie Brown. Wow, that's crazy. So that's good. Jackie Brown. That's the 15. That's 14. But this album is so good from top to bottom. The next song is Bad Luck. I really do like this song. Again, this is, okay, so now these last 3 songs are more sentimental songs, in my opinion, because it's like the beginning is, oh, we have it letting you know that they have the issues. Like, I'm the bad guy. The middle, going towards the middle up to the climax is like, I love you and I care about you, but boom, shit, I'm doing something I'm not supposed to be doing, and it's causing like bad effects on you, but I still love you though at the end of the day. Like, but I let you know too, like, this is who I am. Like, you're going to have to deal with this or get lost. It's a story of emotions, a story of life between two people. This is what I get from it. My deep ass. I went to a liberal arts school. I be thinking deep about stuff. So like this whole thing, like the storyline is so, it's toxic but beautiful at the same. Like it, the situation is toxic, right? But the way he's illustrating that through his songs is beautiful, which is crazy. Next song is Bad Luck. He said, this man said, okay, this song, I'm gonna give Bad Luck a 9.5 out of 10. So good. It's groovy. It's, the beat is hard, and then the thing about it is the lyrics. If you listen to the lyrics, he's talking about something. He's talking really specifically here. It says, "Don't take my sweetness for a weakness. Don't take my sweetness for a weakness." He says, "Love or lust, I don't want to fuck this up. Tell me what you need. Love or lust, I don't want to fuck this up." So no matter what stage we are, if we lusting over each other or we loving over each other, I don't want to fuck it up. So tell me what you need. So, cause I'm always having such bad luck. I need you to tell, girl, Brent. The next one is a skit, the wake up call skit. Y'all take the time out to go listen to this before you hear me, because I'm gonna spoil it. Spoiler alert. Bing, bing, bing. I'm gonna spoil. So go listen to it first and then come back to me. Y'all listen to it. Please, if you didn't go listen to it, because I'm gonna spoil it. If you like to be spoiled, then you're no fun. I like to be surprised. So here it is. So y'all, the wake up call skit just ends the story for this whole album. Like, he calls her, right? He calls his girl up because he been out gallivanting, getting his thing, and he trying to call her and she ain't answer. She finally answered and she crying. He's like, "What you doing?" You know what I'm saying? She's like, "Man, I hate you." And he's like, "What you talking about?" She's like, "You'll never see this baby." When she said, "I won't see this baby." Woo! Y'all, I almost had tears in my eyes. And mind you, so I listened to this whole album from top to bottom when I was in my car on the way to Atlanta. So I got through the whole album, right? The album, I'm vibing or whatever. I get to this and I got it up loud, right? So it's all I'm hearing is the dramatic, like, it's so dramatic. Like, you hear the phone call, you can hear the breathing on each side of the phone. You can hear the cars, you can hear the noise, you can tell that she's outside. Like, it is so dramatic. It's so good. It's really good on the ears. It really paints a good story because you can hear all the different sounds. Like, you're following scene by scene in your head of what's going on in this skit. You know, I thought she was depressed, and when she found him, she was the happiest she had ever been, and now she's with his baby and she's the worst she's ever felt. And that's gotta hurt. That's gotta hurt a nigga. That's gotta hurt his soul when she's like, "I was the happiest with you and I am the worst I've ever been with you, especially since I'm carrying your child now." Woo! Then when she says, "I want my last memories to be in the happiest place where my happiest memories are," or something like that. He's like, "I know where you at and I'm coming." Oh my goodness. Like, it's, my heart started feeling heavy. Like, I'm over there breathing hard too. Like, what's about to happen? What's about to happen? He's getting in the car. You can hear him, you know. And she's like, "You don't know, you can't get everything you want. It's not all about you." Da, 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 da. He's like, "Don't hurt yourself." And then she's like, "Bye, Chris." And she hangs up. And so he's calling, spoiler alert, while he's on the phone with the popo, do you hear, "Oh shit." I'm really dramatic, ain't it? I really felt that shit. And you can boom, boom. And then you hear the initial crash, right? And then you hear boom, 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 boom. And you can just tell in your head that that car just went to spinning and whatever. And then you hear the 911, "Hello, sir." Oh my God. Like, that shit is so deep. That when I tell you that is so deep, because the thing is, we don't even know if the girl even ended up unaliving herself. We don't know. Chris is done for. He is unalived. He is unalived. Whoo, it's heavy. It's heavy. It's so good. I can't lie. I started crying in the car. I'm so emotional, y'all. And when I'm listening to this, I'm painting a very distinct, specific image in my head. I can see the colors. I can see the people around them. Like, I'm visualizing all of this, and it's so crazy. Like, I was in tears. So good, Brent. So good. I'm gonna give that a 10 out of 10. That was good. I've never heard anything like that on an album before. So finally, y'all, we're on to the last song, and it's called Angel. Also, I just finished listening to Angel. So angelic. It's so good. I'm gonna give that one an 8.5 out of 10. It'll get you in your feels. If you really love somebody, then this is the song that's just gonna make you think about that person. Probably the entire album's gonna make you think about a certain person through each song. But yeah, it's so beautiful. Also, I will say this kind of gives me Michael Jackson vibes. It's kind of giving me I I'm gonna try to figure out. I'm gonna come back to that. It's giving me a Michael Jackson song. It's giving me it's giving me Michael Jackson vibes. I don't know what it is, but I know it's a song, and that's what I mean by like my musical ears. Like, I can hear something, I know, like, I've heard this before somewhere. Like, some type of beat, or the way they flowed on this song, the way they did a run here or changed their tone. Like, it sounded like someone else, or somewhere I've heard it before. But anyways, that was me going through the entire Wasteland album by Brent Faiyaz. This is probably in my list of greatest albums of all time. This is probably, because I have to sit down and think about it for myself, the greatest albums. When I say albums, I mean top to bottom. So I know it's probably top 5. It's probably top 5. It's probably in the top 5 for sure. But yeah, you want some good vibing music? Listen to this. Thank y'all so much for watching. If you got all the way to this point, I really appreciate it. I really fuck with you if you got all the way here, because I know this video is long. I know it is, but I just couldn't hold back the things I had to say about this. That's why I'm trying to get this podcast going. Thank y'all so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please, please, please. If you didn't like the video, it's okay. I love you anyway, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace. Follow me on my social medias, Instagram, TikTok. That's it. Snapchat. Okay, bye.